Hello, my name is Mars, and welcome back to the Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood. We have a visit from the Arbiter Thea and her familiar, so let's see what she wants. Why can't your falcon see? Why does it have something covering his eyes? That doesn't seem nice. Dear Fortuna, I have terrible news. Please invite me to your home ASAP. Yours faithfully, Thea, and then all that. Yes. What's the terrible news, Thea? Ah, Fortuna! What is it? What happened? It's about your leader. Oh, did something bad happen to her? I don't care. I kind of hate her just from hearing about her. So, no skin off my back if something happened to her, you know? What about Aedana? Aedana is dead. Yeah, that's surprising to me. I actually expected to meet her at some point, but, emotionally, this doesn't affect me very much. Oh, that was just the end of the episode. The end of the chapter, rather. Okay. Maybe I should have let the last one go on a little bit longer. So this is a funeral led by a shaman. Oh, it's for Patrice. That makes sense. She seems like the kind of person who'd have a shaman lead her service. We are reunited here today to say goodbye to our good friend Patrice. So it looks like it's open casket, no casket even. She's just being lowered, naked, coffinless into the ground. It looks like she has gray hair here, so she did live a rather long life, it would seem. She lived intensely and died on her own terms. Uh-oh, I don't like that phrasing. We are returning her body to the earth, just as she wished. Naked and covered in flowers, my body to the soil, my soul to my sister, to the stars. You lived in beauty and depart in beauty. Now, some words from her eldest son. That's Pedro. I'm not good with speeches, so excuse my brevity. Yeah, she has adult children. I would guess this child standing with Pedro is her grandson or granddaughter. I don't know. I can't really tell. I will always be in awe of all the life my mother brought into this world. And I'm not only talking about her numerous children and grandchildren. I'm talking about her words, her ideas, her wisdom. I don't know if any of us will ever achieve the clarity my mother had. With her gone, we've lost the brightest light in the universe. I wish any of our dads were decent enough to be half the person our mother was. I wish any of them were brave enough to have stayed by her side. Now, I'm looking at this crowd. I'm wondering, which of these is Fortuna? It could be this girl in the middle. It could be this girl under the umbrella. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, maybe it's this girl with the hair dyed purple. The black hair half dyed purple. That makes the most sense. Today, I didn't only lose my one true parent, but also my idol. Adios, mama. Te quiero. Thank you, Pedro. Now, Mr. Stanton, you wanted to say something too? That's right, thank you. Who's talking? Is it that guy? I feel like he was talking. I feel lucky that you're all letting me be part of this moment. Yes, it's him. I wanted to share with you how much of an inspiration her family was to her. She always spoke of you so dearly. She loved you more than anything. Is this like a professional associate, maybe? Patrice could strike you as a cynical person at first. She always had that I'm too smart to be wasting my time with you vibe. But she was ultimately driven by love. Love of life and of the human experience. I've been extremely fortunate to have been her editor for the past 20 years. And I know for a fact that she has been a mother not only to you, but to hundreds of thousands of readers around the globe. Her unique perspective on pleasure and joy has been an inspiration for many women from many cultures. She's leaving a bleeding wound inside many hearts, but also a legacy. The world is stronger and healthier thanks to her. And that feeling, that energy will never die. Thank you, Patrice. Thank you, Mr. Stanton. Now, to proceed with the last rites, Maria Fortuna? Who's Maria Fortuna? Wait, I want to speak too. Ah, of course, go ahead. Grandma. Oh. This is a granddaughter named after Fortuna. Is it maybe Fortuna's daughter? Or, this is my thought. Has Fortuna left to be a witch already? This is just my prediction. Has Fortuna left to be a witch already? They don't know where she is. They think she's dead. So, Patrice, or rather one of Patrice's children, named their child after her in her memory. That's my thought. You aren't really gone, are you? That body covered in flowers. You just had to leave that old husk behind, right? We had so many plans, so many ideas. I can't accept that you'd let a stupid cancer take away what we were building together. Right, Yaya? You haven't betrayed me, have you? Fortuna. It's okay, Pedro. Let her express herself. Maybe this is Pedro's daughter. I can't do this by myself. Did you run off to the stars to look for your sister? You promised you'd take me with you to see the cosmos. If you don't come back right now, I will never forgive you. Maria, I'm sure your grandmother will keep guiding you from wherever she is. One never truly leaves this world. Patrice's body may turn to dust. Patrice's voice may have gone silent. But her essence is an everlasting gift we will never lose. Patrice. She's broken free from that name. Now we will call her Autumn. We will call her Tears and Fragrance, a mid-afternoon dream. Enough with the cheesy poetry already. You will never understand my grandmother or what we were doing together. Maria, I'm sorry for your loss. Now, if no one has any more words to share, we will return her to the earth. May your soul bless the stars, Patrice. So, my prediction finally came true, eh? Yeah, she's already a witch. She's wearing the hat. You managed to live 59 years, 11 months, and 21 days. For a second, I believed you'd be able to break free from your fate. You remained a tough bitch even in death. It's too hard to do this without your witty comebacks. Oh, this music is beautiful. I'm sorry I didn't come and visit you after I ascended. But time among the stars sure flies. And I wasn't sure how you deal with the fact your sister became a witch. I'm so sorry. That night on the beach, I started walking into the sea and never looked back. I think we saw that in that opening cutscene that we saw when Fortuna fainted during the prologue. But somehow you knew, eh? You knew I wasn't dead. You are the only thing I missed from my time as a mortal. It's been tough up there without you. What about one last reading, for old time's sake? What should I ask about? I wonder how our relationship would have been if I had stayed. Do you mind if I indulge, Patrice? The Hermit. The Hermit's lantern is a lamp of truth, used to guide the unknowing. He holds a patriarch's staff to help him navigate narrow paths as he seeks enlightenment. His cloak is a form of discretion. That doesn't seem to fit with the Hermit very well. One big happy family. This seems like it talked about like him using his lantern to guide the unknowing into the light, so that could be something that writers could do. I mean, Patrice was already a writer on her own, but together they could have worked even harder to, reveal hidden truths to the world. We would have run a popular magazine together, with Eva as editor-in-chief. We'd have traveled the world interviewing many celebrities. We'd have given a voice to many women. We'd also have made a lot of people angry with our revolutionary ideas. Patrice, I missed you so much. I am going to miss you so much. What the hell am I doing reading into the hypothetical? How can I be this cowardly? I owe you more than this. The first and only time I read into someone's death was for you. As a last present, I'll get real. I'll read Beyond Your Death. I'm scared of that presence I found when you dared me to read into your demise. It was lurking there, watching us from the unknown. I'll look into its eyes now, to see for myself where we're sending you off to. The Emperor again. I think these are the same two cards we got in the last flashback chapter. The Emperor sits atop a stark barren mountain, a sign of an unyielding power. The ultimate male ego, confidence, power. You'll be the founder of the first ever Cosmic Gazette and become a cosmic investigative reporter. A cartographer, like someone who maps the stars. No, this, let's let Patrice be true to herself. Let her be an investigative reporter. We'll even interview extra-dimensional beings. What? I think I lost my talent. This doesn't make any sense. What in the cosmos am I doing? I'm sorry, Patrice. I'm just spewing nonsense. Don't leave me. What the heck? 6 feet under my ass. Patrice! Fortuna? What is this? Is this the other side? Why are you in cosplay? Oh my god. Patrice, I love you. I love you too, silly. Are we ghosts? No, Patrice. This is the real world. I'm a witch. And I believe you are one now too. Oh my god. What? Fuck me. Okay, so we're witches with our sister. I was wondering about that. One of the secrets we could have told Greta in the last episode that I chose to go a little farther beyond by revealing Abramoir was, I have a sister, Patrice, and I thought the wording of that was weird. Because if hundreds of years have gone by since, not even since Fortuna ascended, but since her expulsion and what do you call this? imprisonment, I guess. Banishment. Like, she predicted that Patrice would die in her 50s. But she said, I have a sister. And I thought that was weird, but I didn't point it out. But yeah, Patrice is a witch with us. Okay, I'm going to acknowledge the scary mask now. What the hell is this? Fortuna, it is imperative that we speak before I vanish. Aedana. I don't know if I want to make a card right now. I just want to review my deck a little bit. I'm scared. I'm not being a coward here. Okay. This is the last one we made. Okay. So, I've had some thoughts about this trident since the last time I recorded. It said in the description of this symbol that this was used when Aedana was expelled from her previous coven, or her first coven. Is that something we're going to be able to talk about with her? Okay. This one doesn't really make sense. I kind of misinterpreted all of the symbols, really. This is all just about emotion and peace. Yeah. Oh, this is the scary one. I kind of sacrificed Greta's fate to make this one, but I don't regret it. This card looks really cool. Tragedy, setting things on fire. And these are the ones that I've made before. This one's about like romance, support, and generosity. Yeah, I don't think I've drawn this one even once. Okay. Alright. I don't need to make a new card right now. Let's talk to Aedana. I'm scared, but I'm curious. Oh boy. Okay, is that what you look like normally, or is this like a ghost form? Either way, this looks awesome. Oh my god. I love these like upside down lips on her foreheads. Oh my god. No wonder she's such a bitch. I would be a bitch too if I knew I looked this awesome. Okay. Hello, Fortuna. Is something the matter? I heard you were dead. That is correct. You have never met the corpse of a witch. I keep forgetting how young some of you are. I always thought of death as just that, the end. It can be if you are killed or erased. But a witch also dies when they lose the will to live. Interesting. That one of the other secrets that we had the option of telling Greta was that Fortuna has tried to kill herself in the past. And it sounds like if she didn't have the will to live deep within her, she might have succeeded, but she didn't. Interesting thought. Now I am but an aimless corpse, waiting to be consumed by your sisters, or to be scattered through the cosmos. Why are you visiting me then? Think of me as a ghost, dealing with loose ends. In that case, my exile, is it over? I am afraid it is not. Reviewing sentences now falls upon the next leader of the coven. And who might that be? It is yet to be decided. Part of me thought she was going to say Patrice. I sense something different about you. What have you done? You feel so intimidating. Is it because I am dead? No. You have done something. You changed yourself. You are dangerous now. I don't know what you're talking about. What loose end have you come to tie up here anyway? You. I want to ask you what you have learned during this brief isolation. Brief? I don't know. I don't want to, yell at her. This is funny. Part of me kind of wants to do that, but I could say exile is not a constructive solution and be real diplomatic about it. I could be passive aggressive. It's wrong for a single witch to rule a coven. No, you know what? I think Fortuna's gonna get mad. There's not much Aedana can do to us now, is there? Brief? Ah, summer flower. A millennium is but a breeze for a witch. I don't care that you're a boring old geezer, Aedana. A healthy person needs stimulus. You have barely had to spend 2 centuries by yourself. Do not complain. You will thank me when you are old. I don't think I will. In any case, what have you learned during this period? Okay. We had the chance to get mad, now let's say, exile is not a constructive solution. The Coven should actively work to make witches understand their mistakes and ensure a healthy coexistence. That path leads to weakness. It is just the opposite. Every witch should work on herself to make the Coven stronger, and not burden it with her shortcomings. Whatever. What was I supposed to learn? Allow me to explain. You have been wrong all along in calling your talent divination. What is tarot then, if not divination? I should tell you about the nature of this universe. The secret of reality. Consciousness is a responsibility. Everything that is sentient modifies the nature of the realm we inhabit. All that has happened, every phenomenon, it is only real because it has been perceived. The parts of the universe that have not been measured are yet to be defined. Your arts do not predict events, they define them. Oh boy. So I really have more responsibility here than I thought I did. Unknowingly, you are shaping what didn't happen in the past, as well as what is yet to happen. You are not a reader. You are a writer. That is why I exiled you. When you predicted the falling of this coven, you were in actuality dooming us all. I have worked hard to prevent that omen, and I am still not sure if I have succeeded. Only time will tell. Why are you telling this to... Oh, sorry. Why are you telling this to me now? I'm going to take a sip of my tea to clear whatever's making me cough. Okay, much better. Why are you telling me this now? Because I am dead. And I deem it better that you become aware of the magnitude of your ability, since I will not be here to protect the coven from you any longer. Why didn't you tell me to begin with? Because I was afraid you would write me off this plane. I am well aware you despise me. Keeping you away from your deck was the only way I could think of to ensure some stability for the coven. Come on, I am not the villain you think I am. Likewise. Fair enough. Remember, you can manipulate anything that does not exist. The future is the most obvious implication, but I am also talking about the past. You can alter anything that did not happen. So Dahlia's past then. Damn. And like her, if we, so Dahlia's past, we made it so that she fell in love with one of the demons that came from the sand. So that didn't happen, and we made it so it happened. And her memory of that happening got updated immediately. Like, she was immediately like, oh, but I love them. Don't tell anyone about this. So, we are powerful. There's no, ripple effect. It's immediate. The Coven is about to go through some turbulent times. I do not think you are mature enough to handle your talent. But it is not in my hands anymore. Do as you please with this knowledge. I understand. Thank you for telling me all this. I have a parting gift. Knowledge. Oh! So we got enlightened. That was part of... We got enlightened as to the nature... Well, actually, maybe she would have told us all that beforehand, and now she's going to give us our knowledge. Or maybe her enlightening us as to the nature of our power is part of Abramar's contract. I don't know. I know many witches will come to you for guidance in the near future. We cannot fix the immaturity of your character, but I can at least offer you knowledge. Okay, she's going to give it to me now. Take one of my eyes. What? It will allow you to see the unseen. It will open the gates to the wisdom of the gods. I pray you use it wisely. You will play a critical role in the fate of the Coven. I'm thankful. This is what I wanted, isn't it? I'm thankful. I will make the most of it. What does it do, though? I do not really care anymore. I will not get to witness any of it. Why are you giving it to me, then? It was etched into the cosmic wheel. I can only obey. I see. I also want you to have this. Ooh, cool. New Arcana, the Coppersmith. Dear substance of kin, forsake the mortal hex, abandon flesh, abandon sinew. Thou art now my magic, thou art no more sin. What the heck does that mean? I don't know what any of this means, but it looks very cool. This guy's all covered in blood. Wow. This is a super arcana. Any card created with this image will allow you to access more readings than with a regular card. Ooh. How did you... Even if you believe me a farce, the gods truly speak to me. They told me about the new deck you are crafting. This custom deck. It suits your arts better than the limited tarot. So my decision to have you exiled has paid off in the end. So what, do you expect me to thank you? I expect nothing. I am dead. This will be the last time we speak. Do you wish to say anything else to me before my departure? I hope you burn in hell. Hell does not exist. Anything else? No, you made many of us miserable. I made you stronger. I will leave now. Wait. I'm not gonna say I'm happy she's dead. I mean, I know I said it was no skin off my back or anything, but it's you never wanna... I didn't celebrate that she was dead. I just didn't care. I don't want to hear any advice from her either, so I really, really hate you. Goodbye. Are you alright? No. I'm not sure if I'll be able to read the cards anymore. Why? This is too much responsibility. I shouldn't toy with people's fates, or even worse, their pasts. I concede you that messing with the past is somewhat unsettling. But the future? Aren't we all messing with each other's lives all the time anyway? You just happen to have the upper hand. I don't know. More than that, as the sole possessor of this talent, you have the responsibility to use it. You have the power to change this universe for the better. Own it. Maybe you have a point there. Some individuals lead covens, some others run society, some beings can eat whole galaxies. I mean, I have the power to grant wishes. Own your talents, Fortuna. You're right. But these cards, it's not like I have total control over the readings. There's a chance involved in the shuffling. What if a card only offers me tragic outcomes? You'll have to face some tough decisions, sure, but that's just like the rest of us. Sometimes there are no good outcomes. You have a talent for putting a spin on dire situations, don't you? I found myself stuck between a rock and a hard place too many times. I have a knack for looking on the bright side, for my own sake. That's really human of you. Or that's really behemoth of humans. I was here first. As I said, a true reality spinner. Aedana told you, reality is modified by consciousness. I may be a master of that. In any case, I may need some time before I feel ready to read the cards again. Nonsense. I need you back in the game as soon as possible. Do you want me to look into what was bothering you then? Well... Knowledge. Ooh, this is something that's granted to me by the eye, I guess. Is it about Gloria, the first witch? I remember that talking about Gloria was offered to us as an option in one of our card readings. I don't remember if I chose it, though. I think I said that Abramar was in love with a witch. I don't recall if that was Gloria or not. Is it about Gloria, the first witch? How did you? It's Aedana's eye. Or better said, it's the water contract we sealed together. It's already activated. It's offering me knowledge. I can't fully access it. It feels like a waterfall of ideas behind my mind. And sometimes something jumps out of the water. So you wanted to ask about Gloria. That's right. Gloria is my first love, so yes, it was Gloria. I spent many universes without loving a single being. Suddenly, she came into existence, or better put, she ascended. Gloria is the first woman who left the mortal plane behind and became a witch. She is the inventor of magic, which is basically exploiting a universe's rules. I've never met a single entity as full of love and ideas as Gloria. And I had the privilege of being loved by her. I wanted to ask you what had become of her. Before, I was afraid of what I'd find. But now I'm afraid of what you'd write. Now I'm not even sure if she truly existed since you read about her when you crafted your first cards. You could well have brought her into existence with that reading. That's such a trippy thought. Oh my god. Whoa, that'd be too much. I mean, writing the very origin of witches myself would be too paradoxical. Good point. Maybe not that, but the fact that she loved me. I see. It doesn't change anything in any case. You may be right. I promise I will look for the best possible reading. Or writing. All right. I granted you this deck. We might as well go all the way in. I got you, partner. Also, while you're at it, what do you say we try and reshape the Coven's stance on behemoths? That's not a bad idea. But what if what we find in the cards isn't good? I don't think there's anything worse than being forbidden and hunted. Yeah, I've noted before, behemoths are powerful, but just from talking to Abramar, the most forbidden one, they don't seem inherently evil or anything, so I've noted that that witch kind's stance against behemoths is rather genocidal. So, yeah, let's change that, if it's possible. At all. You're right. Okay, let's put this deck to use. Let's see. We want to look into how the Coven deals with behemoths. Right. And let's see what has become of Gloria, the first witch. Please let it be something good. I'll do my best. The rest is in the hands of the deck. Alright. So if we get a good card... Oh, yes. Okay. We drew a really good card. This is about reinforcing, support, happiness to a homehead, peace, and primal urges, which doesn't... It feeds into passion, I guess. This is a really good card, probably the most positive card I have. So, for Abramar's sake, do we want to put the guaranteed good outcome on Gloria, the woman he loved, or how his kind will be dealt with in the future? I mean, we can shape the past, but I think that the future is a little more important. We can't change things that have already been observed by people, you know? We can change what didn't happen, but if something happened, it's set in stone. So I think that altering the future and ensuring that it's good is a little more important than our more limited powers with the past, if that makes any sense. So I'm going to put this on the Coven Behemoth. He'll get to coexist in harmony. He'll get to rule the Coven? Nah. This Behemoths and Witches will get to coexist in harmony. That sounds about right to me with this card. That is delicious. I can't believe it's going to be as easy as that. You are the most terrifying witch I've ever met. A single sentence to solve all our problems. Well, I got lucky. She talked about chance. Fortuna talked about chance having something to do with this. Like, I could have drawn the worst card in the deck, you know? I would say that's either Sand Petals with the florist in the desert, or I forget what it's called, but the one with the burning of the heretic on the star with the asteroids, the one that we made last episode that screwed Greta over. I could have pulled one of those, and I don't think the outcome for either Gloria or Behemoth would have been good if I pulled that. So I got lucky pulling the nicest, happiest card. I still have trouble picturing this actually happening. It feels weird now, being aware that whatever comes out of my mouth will come true. Although it's always been like that, I guess. What were the other options? I'd rather not say. Feels like I'd corrupt the reading if I reveal them. Understood. Thank you, Fortuna. This means a lot to me. Not once in the history of this universe has anyone ever done so much for a behemoth. This wasn't just for you. Peaceful coexistence will be good for everyone. Of course. I am thankful anyway. You're welcome. Alright. Lethargy. A tide of salt and melancholy. The door holds of promise for quenching many kinds of thirst. Okay. So maybe this is about introspection, yearning, passion, power. It could be about Gloria searching for truth. That's what this card is, really. Searching for truth, searching for passions. But it also holds a tinge of sadness, like maybe she didn't succeed. Gloria will never love you again, but you will get to meet her one more time. She has a parting gift for you. You will be reunited with Gloria and will get to rekindle the passion of the relationship. This, to me, also talks about leaving things behind. So, it would be happy to say this. I also have way too much water in comparison with everything else, so I don't need that much. This will give me some as well, but let's do this one. Gloria will never love you again, but you will get to meet her one more time. She has a parting gift for you. Is that so? It makes sense, though, for a being as magnificent as her to leave me behind. Not even your talent was powerful enough to get her to love me again, huh? I mean, I could have, but that didn't seem authentic to the card I drew. It did give me that option, though. So you're wrong, Abramar. I had the power, I chose not to use it. I'm sorry. Maybe that was mean of me. I'll celebrate that I'll get to see her one last time in any case. I can't wait to discover what that parting gift is going to be. It's so strange to see you this vulnerable. This Gloria must be a force of nature. Gloria is what makes existing in this universe worthwhile. You wouldn't understand. What her ascension has meant to the whole of reality, you are all here because of her. Maybe you'll grasp a fraction of her might if you get to speak with her. I'm looking forward to it. Thanks for the reading. Your deck feels way more dangerous now. I doubt I'll ever subject myself to your divination again. In all the universes I've existed in, nothing has ever made me feel so fragile. You must use these powers wisely, I beg of you. Whoa, I never expected to get a behemoth to beg. This is serious indeed. It's not a laughing matter, Fortuna. Hey, don't look at me. You're the one who's always teasing when it comes to life or death issues. Got a taste of my own medicine, huh? Now I see it's not funny. Please accept my apologies. No, Abramar. You're a goofy jokester. That's what I like about you. You don't have to apologize. Come on, don't be so uptight. I've got your back. Sure. Look, you've got mail. Right, let's see. Alright, so we got Dahlia and Jasmine again. I think I'm gonna end the episode here, though. We didn't get to make a card in this episode, unfortunately, but I'll definitely start the next episode off with, a card crafting session. That's my promise to you. And then we'll talk to Dahlia and Jasmine, and we'll see where the story goes from here. I hope we get to see Patrice again. That would be awesome. Alright. I have been Mars, and I will be back with more The Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood.